What's going on? This is Gang Stalk Talk with AJ, and I'm here with my first video. Um, I've been watching a lot of content online about gang stalking, and I want to come up here and I never really thought I'd do this, but I've been seeing other people do this, and I've been wanting to just get my personal experience with gang stalking. So I've been a target individual since about, and I've been dealing with this for so long, but I think it's got to the point where I'm kind of numb to it, but I have my days. But I've been dealing with this since about October 2012. And my experience has been kind of unique, man, because it's been like constant, trying to cause me problems. And when I dealt with mine, I was homeless at the time and didn't really know where I was going to go. Where I was living at the time, I left, my hometown and didn't really have a destination. So I traveled around. I worked little odd jobs, here and there to fund my travel. And I decided to come west. And when I came west, settled down over here and just had a lot of odd encounters along the way where I dealt with a lot of harassment, borderline bullying, at jobs, to where they'll kind of try to talk down on me. So to the point where I'll quit my job and have to start over again. And it's harder for me to get opportunity because they'll discriminate against me and make it hard for me. To where everywhere I go, especially since I got a vehicle when I was on the bus, they'll follow me around. People would get on the bus and do weird stuff and kind of cause me to be late places, et cetera, et cetera. It's almost like every time I speak, they know where I'm going and what I'm doing. And once I got a vehicle, I noticed every time I got a new vehicle, my license plate and or vehicle would get a picture. I'll see somebody taking a picture of it when I'm in traffic, and I'll have hella people following me. I've gotten into car accidents all of a sudden, mysteriously. People running into me for no reason, whether I'm at a stoplight or I'm making a legal turn and somebody drive through the intersection and all types of stuff. And I've even had one person one time when I was on a job interview, he even alluded to gang stalking. He said gang stalking. And I already knew prior to that, what was going on. And so it wasn't really nothing to surprise to. I think at that point it was more of a confirmation. But bro, gang stalking is real. I know a lot of people like to act like those people are, gang stalk. People that are gang stalked are delusional and crazy because they don't experience it. But just coming from my point of view and from what I see and what I experience every day, when I'm driving, people constantly speeding up on the back of me. Just when I'm out in public in the stores or wherever I'm at, people constantly making comments and saying things, towards me to try to get a reaction or do things to elicit a reaction. I've gotten to a point, lately, especially that I kind of ignored, just ignored, I'm numb to it now. But I thought, hey, I want to get on here and document it. And I think people want to get me to the point where, I do something to myself. But it's to the point now where it's like I have a purpose in life, can never get to the point where I feel like I would cause harm to myself. I feel like I'm too strong for that. I feel like God has a bigger purpose for me on this earth. And I'll never get to the point where I'm so, defeated that'll get to that point. You got to be strong out here and understand that this is spiritual warfare. And it's not really about you. It's about someone who's out there who don't like you. They're bitter. They hate themselves. And they hate to see that there's somebody from your past probably that had a little power and made up a lot of lies about you. And they influenced a lot of people to jump on board for little to no money. Some are volunteers, some are paid, but a lot of these people are, in my opinion, wasting their time, and their energy and lives, targeting someone, that don't bother them or even know them, And to all my target individuals out there, listen, if they're coming out their way to follow you around and be a part of your day, you're very relevant. Because if you're not doing something right, people won't worry about you. I promise you that. Nobody will worry about someone that's relevant and that's doing what you're supposed to do. If you're productive in spite of what they're doing, they really hate that. They really hate the fact that you're productive, you're making a way, and they can't control it. Because just like with everything in this country and the government and gang stalking, it's about control. Can they control and manipulate you to the point to where you won't leave your house, you'll be on the street, you'll be in prison, you'll be to the point where you're down bad. And once you get to that point, you're really at a point where you're at their mercy, and you can't get that way. Continue to stay focused, stay prayed up, and understand that when you're in this season, a lot of what you're going to go through is meant to make you stronger. So don't let people that you don't know get you to the point to where you cause harm to yourself. And to be honest with you, a lot of the people that I would never give my opinion, or I would never care about something people that don't know me say about me. I mean, I've even had my family turn their back on me. But I always felt like when I'm by myself, I feel at peace. Like I feel it's therapy, it's therapeutic. I'm able to think and process and get my stuff together. So I never took it personal that a lot of people turned on me, because I felt like it showed me who people were, and it showed me who not to have around me. So I didn't take it personal. I embraced it. I embraced it, and I embraced it at the time. And I'm learning from it every day, But to all my TIs out there, y'all stay strong and understand that you're going to get through this. Stay strong. I'm available. If anybody want to reach out to me and you're a target individual, I have strong discernment, so I can tell who is and who's not. Trust me. And that's just based off your experience. But this is the first video on my new channel. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Y'all be safe, be smooth, and stay balanced. Keep your head up. Peace.